Welcome back to Motor Vision, the home of true car enthusiasts, where we bring you the latest, the fastest, and the most jaw-dropping machines on the planet. If you're new here, make sure to hit that subscribe button, because this channel is dedicated to those who live and breathe performance. Today we have something that doesn't just deserve attention, it demands it. The next generation Dodge Demon is here. Yes, the 2026 Dodge Demon 170 has been officially unveiled, and this machine is rewriting what it means to be an American muscle car. Prepare yourself, because this is more than just a car. This is the new face of Dodge's performance legacy. When Dodge first launched the Demon, it shook the car world to its core. It wasn't just a Challenger with a bigger engine. It was a purpose-built drag strip destroyer that somehow carried a license plate. It was a muscle car that came factory-ready to embarrass supercars. The original Demon was legendary, and the Demon 170 pushed the limits even further. But now, in 2026, Dodge has taken all of that heritage, all of those lessons, and created a monster that feels like the final word in gasoline-powered performance. The first thing you notice about the new Demon 170 is its presence. Even standing still, it looks like it's ready to leap forward and tear up a quarter mile of asphalt. The wide stance has been exaggerated, further with massive fenders, housing drag-ready tires. The hood is dominated by a central intake, swallowing air like a jet engine preparing for takeoff. New aerodynamic elements, like a front splitter, sculpted side skirts, and an optional carbon fiber wing, make this car more stable at insane speeds. Dodge's design team wanted aggression, and they delivered a shape that feels both classic and futuristic. It carries the Challenger DNA proudly, but reimagines it for a new era. But let's not waste time. The true soul of the 2026 Demon 170 is under the hood. Dodge has stayed true to its promise by keeping the heart of the Demon a supercharged Hemi V8 only now. It's been engineered with the most advanced tuning Dodge has ever offered. On E85 high-octane ethanol blend, this beast cranks out an astonishing 150 horsepower and over 940 pound-feet of torque. That's not a misprint. That's real usable tire-melting power from a production car that you can buy straight from the factory. The whine of the supercharger alone is enough to send chills down your spine. But when you unleash full throttle, you're experiencing acceleration levels once reserved for professional drag racers. Performance figures are equally insane. 0 to 60 in just over 2 seconds, depending on road conditions. The quarter mile can be shattered in the mid-8-second range with proper prep, and top speed is rumored to comfortably push past 215 miles per hour. These numbers don't just make the Demon 170 fast, they make it one of the fastest internal combustion production cars ever built. The engineering behind this monster is just as impressive as the numbers. Dodge didn't simply crank up the boost and hope for the best. They redesigned major components, from reinforced pistons and rods to a stronger crankshaft and improved cooling systems. A new transmission calibration handles the brutal torque, sending power to drag-specific suspension that's tuned to launch harder than anything Dodge has ever made. Launch control has been refined to perfection, allowing even an amateur driver to experience neck snapping. Starts with shocking consistency. Every detail of this car screams function, and yet, it still carries the bold style that makes a Demon unmistakable. Now let's step inside, because the interior is where Dodge shows its true dual personality. At its core, the Demon 170's interior is stripped for performance. The standard setup is unapologetically bare bones. Lightweight racing seats, minimal carpeting, and just enough features to make it street legal. It's raw, purposeful, and designed to remind you that this isn't a grand tourer, it's a drag machine. The Alcantara-wrapped steering wheel with its flat bottom design feels race-ready, while carbon fiber trim pieces bring that modern, performance-focused aesthetic. The digital gauge cluster has Demon-specific graphics, including drag timers, G-force meters, and performance readouts that make the driver feel like they're piloting a rocket. For those who want a little more comfort, Dodge has still provided options. You can add Laguna leather seating, demonic red interior themes, and even a premium Harman Kardon audio system with 18 speakers and a trunk-mounted subwoofer. It's almost hilarious, because imagine blasting music in a car that can hit over 1,000 horsepower. But that's the Demon's unique charm. It gives you the choice to keep it pure and brutal or add a touch of luxury, without compromising its ferocious personality. And of course, no Demon interior would be complete without unique VIN plaques and Demon logos. Embroidered proudly, on the seats and door panels. Every detail serves as a reminder that this is no ordinary Challenger. Driving the 2026 Demon 170 is described as an experience like no other. The sound, the vibration, the instant hit of torque. It's sensory overload in the best possible way. Dodge didn't hold back. The car launches so hard that it practically feels like it's defying physics. You're pinned to your seat. The tires bite into the pavement, and the roar from the exhaust leaves an echo in your chest. And yet, thanks to refined electronics and suspension tuning, the car remains controllable. It's savage, but it's not unmanageable. For those who dare to push it, the Demon 170 rewards you with an adrenaline rush you simply can't get anywhere else. What makes this car even more significant is its timing. The world is moving toward electrification, and Dodge itself has already announced its next chapter in the EV era. That makes the 2026 Demon 170 feel like the ultimate send-off to pure gasoline-powered muscle. It's the swan song, the final salute to an era that defined American performance for decades. It's not subtle. It's not quiet. It doesn't try to be efficient. It's loud, it's thirsty, and it's unapologetically wild. And that's exactly why it's going to be remembered forever. Collectors know this too, which is why demand for the Demon 170 is already skyrocketing. Dodge is expected to keep production limited, making each one of these cars even more valuable in the years to come. Owning one isn't just about driving it. It's about owning a piece of history. For many, it will be the crown jewel of their collection, a symbol of the last great age of muscle cars. But beyond the hype, beyond the rarity, there's something raw and emotional about the Demon 170. It's a car that embodies passion, rebellion, and freedom. It doesn't just move, it assaults your senses. It doesn't just perform, it over-delivers in every way. And in a world of regulations and limitations, the Demon 170 feels like Dodge giving enthusiasts one final gift, one final ride into madness before everything changes. So where does that leave us? The 2026 Dodge Demon 170 isn't just another muscle car, it's the pinnacle of an era. It's a statement of what happens when engineers are allowed to chase pure, unfiltered performance without compromise. It's a car that future generations will look back on and say, that was the last great gasoline-powered monster. And for those of us lucky enough to witness it now, it's a moment in automotive history we'll never forget. And that brings us to the end of today's deep dive into the all-new 2026 Dodge Demon 170. What do you think of this absolute powerhouse? Would you take it to the drag strip every weekend? Or would you keep it tucked away as a collector's gem? Drop your thoughts in the comments below because we want to hear from you. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to smash that like button, subscribe to Motor Vision for more incredible car content, and share this video with your fellow gearheads. Until next time, keep your engines roaring, your tires smoking, and your passion alive. Because here at Motor Vision, the road never ends and the thrill never dies.